Did you know you can save up to 35% on PlayStation Plus if you take up this offer by the end of play tomorrow? So this ends on February the 4th. I'll put this video up on February the 3rd. Apologies for the delay. I only just saw it myself. But if I get just one of you noticing this, I've done a good thing there, and haven't I? That's my good deed for the day. And perhaps the offer is useful in the future to see the sort of offers Sony do from time to time. So this offer, as you can see, has been running since January 22nd to February the 4th, and it says you can enjoy 35% off a 12-month PlayStation Plus premium membership or 25% off a 12-month PlayStation Plus extra plan. Now, if you have just the standard PlayStation Plus, I think you can bolt this on top of it, which I'll show you in a little bit. But you may be wondering, do I really need it extra or premium? I don't know. We're going to talk about that, my friends. We're going to talk about that. So let's have a little look at the actual offer first and then debate those differences as to whether that's worth it to you or not. So we go join now. These are the UK prices because I'm based in the UK, and I could take advantage of these because my PlayStation Plus membership lapsed about a month back, and I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to wait for a deal because I was busy on other projects, and you do get deals on PlayStation from time to time. They're not guaranteed, but in my case, I'm actually getting quite a nice deal here if I want to take it up, and I probably will. So you can see we've got these different packs here. We have Essential, we have Extra, we have Premium, and it automatically shows you the Premium one. But I want to start with Essential here, talk about the price points and what the differences between them are. Just very quickly, if you want a deeper look at this, have a little look at another video where I talk about the membership plan in comparison. So we'll talk about that there. So Essential is the core one, and it gives you access to monthly games, and they are games where if you log into your PlayStation and it'll say these monthly games are available, they're on there for, funny enough, a month, hence monthly games. You can claim them and then use them in the future, but you do need to remember to claim them, so you need to log in and see those. So there's a Suicide Squad game at the minute that you can claim if you are a member. Now, some of those, it's a little bit vague as far as I can see with those as to whether you get to keep them forever. You do if you've got a membership, but I'm not sure you will be able to access them all if you haven't got a membership. It's a bit of a weird one. You also have access to online multiplayer, and this is one thing that confuses a lot of players. Indeed, it confused me as well, and I want to clear that up. So online multiplayer, you need for access to paid for games, online multiplayer kind of modes, if you were. So if you think something like FC25 Ultimate Team, because FC25 is a paid-for game, the online multiplayer for that is needed for it via PlayStation Plus. You won't get free access to the multiplayer without it because it's a paid-for game. And that is confirmed here at the bottom. Do I need PlayStation Plus to play all online games? For the majority of games you have purchased on disc or downloaded from PlayStation Store, you need a PlayStation Plus membership plan to play online. This is the thing that's interesting, though. If you only play games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty Warzone, you do not require a membership to play online multiplayer. So bear that in mind. You only need it for the other games. So most people, I would think, will probably need it. But if you only play Fortnite, you wouldn't need it. Okay, so that's that. We talked about the monthly games, the online multiplayer, exclusive discounts. If you're a member, if you go to buy stuff on the PlayStation Store, you will see the odd discount. So you get a little extra discount for being a member. Now you can see that Essential, there is no deal. You get nothing, my friends. Nothing with this offer. So this is pointless if that's all you want. But don't go away because I think these offers are actually worth it if you are intending to buy a subscription, particularly the 12-month one, which is where the offer lies. So if we look at Extra, the differences that it adds is you will get the game catalog and Ubisoft Classics. Now that will give you well over 150 games on a PlayStation 5. I think it's almost at 400 if you're on the PlayStation 4. The reason why the PlayStation 4 has access to more games is I think there was a system change with PlayStation 5 and it's not as compatible with backward stuff as the PlayStation 4 at the minute. So you will see, and I'll show you that very quickly in a minute, there is a difference in the amount of games that you can play between the two. You also get access to Ubisoft Plus Classics. Again, the same problem. PlayStation 5 cannot access as many as the PlayStation 4 can. So you want to be looking at that as to whether it's worth it to you or not. This said, there are some cracking games that are available on there, and God of War Ragnarok recently got added to that. So have a little look at the games, and I'll probably show that in a separate comparison that will go a little bit deeper. Now, you can see that the deal you get is on the 12-month subscription, $74.99 against $59.99. So £15 more gives you access to the game catalog and the Ubisoft Plus Classics. Seems like a pretty fair deal to me. £15 over a month, that's just over £1 a month to get access to those extra things. So hundreds of games that you'll get there. Now, if we look at the premium, this adds a couple of extra things as well. So if we look at this to this, you can see we get the Classics catalog there. So rather than just Ubisoft Classics, you get the PlayStation Classics catalog, which is adding some very old games to the sort of set of games you can play. And again, there are more that work with PS4 than PS5, so bear that in mind. Interestingly, you also get game trials, which are time-limited sort of shots at a game, but more modern games, the latest and greatest games. And I think that's a bit deeper than the typical free demos you tend to get with many games. So you only get that with premium. You also get cloud streaming, which is quite interesting, where you can stream games without having to install them on your PlayStation 5. So that's an interesting service there that you can start having a little look at. And another one that they don't really talk about on that top bit is the Sony Pictures catalog, which isn't on here, where you get access to lots of Sony Pictures films that you can also watch on your PlayStation 5, which is quite nice. You can also see we've got various other little perks here, but this one is only £3 more than this one. So if you're going to go with this one, I'd say what the heck, go with this one. Now, one important thing to do though, if you go for this, bear in mind this. Every 12 months, it's looking to raise you to the standard price of $119.99. What I suggest you do is either set a reminder, and towards the period at which your subscription will end, go and have a little look at it and debate whether you want to continue it or not. Because if you let it terminate, then you could keep an eye out for another deal moving forwards. Not guaranteed that there will be another deal, but there may be. So bear that in mind. Or maybe you think, no, I think it's good value for money. Entirely up to you. We're not talking masses of price difference here, but a bit. So the last thing I want to talk about, actually two things. Stacking or changing your plan. That's an interesting thing. You can make purchase of a new membership that will start when your existing plan ends. So if you're eligible for an unmissable deal on a PlayStation Plus membership, you can take advantage of the special price and keep your membership active for longer. The new membership period will begin as soon as your current plan ends. To upgrade your membership plan to PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium, you just need to purchase a membership at that level. You will need to pay a prorated fee or prorated fee to bring your payments to the level of your new plan for the remainder of the paid membership period. So you can see there all these bits and bobs. But just to show you that even if you've got a month or two left on your current deal, you could add this to it. So the last thing I want to talk about very quickly is the sort of things that we're talking about, the big games and stuff that we've got. The Witcher's on there, Ghost of Tsushima's on there, GTA's on there, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, God of War, Ragnarok, Valhalla, and all sorts of other ones here. So you can see all games with the A to Z here. So we just have a quick little look at that. And this is what I wanted to point out, that if we go for, say, the game catalog, and we look at this, 393 games available. You go, oh, great. But check it out. If you go, what's available on the PlayStation 5, it's only 163. Hopefully that gets better in time. But the PlayStation 4, 352. That's a little bit rubbish, in my opinion, because I've only got the PS5 now. But you get the point. There's still a lot of games there that you can play and still lots of cool ones. The other things that you've got the different types of catalogs. Ubisoft Classics, it's an even bigger problem. PlayStation 4, let's just turn that one off. 61 games, which is lovely. But if we go to PlayStation 5, there's 9. Rubbish! Rubbish! We'll go to the Classics catalog, same sort of thing. 91 available on the PlayStation 5, so not too bad there. You can see you've got some proper old games here, like, oh my gosh, like Alone in the Dark. What else have we got? Trying to see what is an old game. Jet Rider's a pretty old game, isn't it? Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Oddworld, early ones of that. Resident Evil Director's Cut. So old classic games which are still fun to play, and you can see they play on the PS5. But we go to PS4 and you get 148 games. So PS4 bizarrely gets a better deal on them. What the heck is going on? Monthly games, that's what we want to see. Sorry. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered and the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is playable on the PS4. And if you're on the PS5, you've got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is one that you can get there. So that's it, my friends. Hopefully that helped you out. Let me know if you're going to take up the deal or not. I probably will, just because of the amount of stuff I'm going to cover on the channel. So I'll go with the premium, I think, just because it's not that much more. But let me know if you're going to go up with that as well. Oh, we should probably talk about those films, shouldn't we, just before, just to cement that thing. Let's have a little look. See all PlayStation Plus benefits. Where's the films? Where's the films? Sony Pictures catalogs up to 100 movies. So you can see, what is it? You get up to 2,000 titles, blah, blah, blah. Exclusive. 100 movies to stream on demand from Sony Pictures Core. So that's what you get with that. What is Sony Pictures Core? Entertainment app for PS5 and PS4 where you can rent, buy, or stream movies. Blah, 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 blah. So you see that. So that'd be interesting to see whether you find that useful as well. So there you go, my friends. Which one are you going for? Are you going for any of them, or have you already got it, or are you not intending to get it? So essential, extra, or premium. If you are going for the deal, I think premium is the one to go for. But again, don't forget to turn that off if you don't want to get stung with $119.99 when it renews next year. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it was useful to you. If it was, give us a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Any comments welcome. Please subscribe. Cheers.